That we've got to this point, I guess. Assume.
Let's take it in turns. You rest. I'll stand guard.
Good quality, good price. Galactic commerce.
Would you like me to relay your message?
Sure.
Can you wait a little moment? The Master Diviner will be here soon. She's temporarily taken on the General's responsibilities. Before meeting you, she must make the current situation known and fortify public spirit. This is her first real test as a General. I hope she can get used to things quickly.
I don't think I can ever get used to this. It's a pleasure to see you all here today. Collating casualties and losses. Dispatching forces to round up the remnants of the disciples. Submitting battle reports to the 6 charioteers. Now I know what Jing Yuan meant when he said, "The highest throne faces the strongest wins." Generalship is no trifling matter. It is a duty one must bear.
I think she actually really enjoys it.
Master Diviner, have you summoned us here just to sigh and complain?
Of course not. On the contrary. I am eager to thank you all in my official capacity as Acting General of the Luofu. Now that things have drawn to a conclusion, it is time to reward you.
Ooh, all those benefits that the General promised. They're finally here! Yippee!
Yes. The Astral Express has braved great evil for the Luofu. Your devotion is evident. After discussions with the 6 charioteers, you are henceforth sworn allies of the Luofu. Within the Luofu's jurisdiction, you are to be treated with the highest standard of diplomatic protocol.
On behalf of the Astral Express, I would like to thank you, Master Diviner.
Oh, wow. Nothing tangible then? But at least it sounds pretty cool.
Now that things have been expressed, I still have something to discuss with you. Please, this way.
Seriously? Thanking us like that and then immediately sending us on another mission?
It's not a mission. The Stellaron Crisis, the Disciples of Sanctus Medicus Rebellion, the Arbor's resurrection. Not to mention the Antimatter Legion infiltrating the Luofu. All of these incidents need reporting at the highest level for investigation. It's just that, having been in the middle of everything, I'm struggling to keep an accurate perspective. I would appreciate if you could go through it all with me, so that I can reacquaint myself with a finer detail. So... it appears that Vantilia was the mastermind behind it all. The Xianzhou warred with the Antimatter Legion in the past, and ever since we have kept a watchful eye on their movements. Few could have foreseen the insidious tactics employed in the execution of their assaults. The Lord Ravager slithered in unnoticed, clandestinely plotting and machinating, and surreptitiously bestowed a Stellaron upon the disciples of Sanctus Medicus. This heinous act instigated an uprising aimed at luring the Luofu into a perilous trap of self-destruction. The present danger posed by the Legion clearly demands a re-evaluation. We should proceed cautiously. That we may. But as logical as things might seem, there are still many details about which we're uncertain. For example, how was the Stellaron brought onto the Xianzhou? And who sent it onto Scale Gorge Waterscape? How many disciples of Sanctus Medicus still remain at large? All of this is a mystery. Thus far, we've done our best. I'm submitting my report to the Alliance, and I've already got a plan in mind. All of you will feature in the report. But for the sake of Jingyuan, anything related to Xianzhou internal affairs will have names redacted. I hope you can forgive me.
I was about to make the same request, Master Diviner. Since the Arbor's resurrection, I'm sure the Alliance will be poring over every detail of the report. I fear that if the Astral Express gets dragged into matters, leaving will not be an easy task.
Jingyuan has committed quite a few violations this time around, and I'll have to deal with them one by one. Cloud Knight generals are all such a hassle. Before you leave, please make time to recuperate. If there's anywhere you'd like to visit, feel free to take a look. I must attend to some Cloud Knight matters. Farewell for now. Oh, if you pass through Starskiff Haven, I have something that I hope you can give to Yukong. It was all so chaotic. When Phantilia took form, it was as if Tingyun vanished into thin air. The Cloud Knights were only able to find her fan. She took it with her everywhere. It's currently unclear if Tingyun was a puppet manipulated by Phantilia, or if some form of deception was used to cloud her vision. I'm already prepared for the worst. Considering how the Legion operates, I fear the fate of the Skyfaring Commission Ambassador may be a bleak one. As for how matters are handled with regards to Tingyun, I believe it's best left to her Foxian ken. I have informed the Skyfaring Commission of the events which took place, and I think it would be best if you were the one to deliver this item to Yukong.
I understand. Leave it with us.
Thank you, Mr. Yang. Now, let me take a look at my remaining duties for the day. It's quite the list. It's getting late. If you need me, I'll be in the Divination Commission Conclave Hall.
Let's take it in turns. You rest. I'll stand guard.
I see. Please extend my regards to the 10 Lords.
I will. Our condolences, Hellmaster. You have guests. I shall take my leave.
On behalf of the Skyfaring Commission, I would like to thank the crew of the Express for saving the Luofu from the Stellaron crisis.
Madame Yukong must have heard about Miss Tingyun.
Yes, I have heard. Seeing 4 leave, yet only 3 return, was enough for me to know that Fu Xuan's report was indeed correct.
Whoops, sorry.
Ting Yun. I still can't believe it. The whole report reads like a bad joke. Simply unimaginable. The Antimatter Legion on the Xianzhou, and Ting Yun, a Lord Ravager? How could someone who spent over 30 years working alongside me at the Skyfaring Commission turn out to be nothing more than a monster in disguise? What happened to the real Ting Yun?
Madam Yukong.
I'm sorry. I understand. It's just hard for me to accept. Thank you for bringing Ting Yun's belongings back to the Palace of Astrum. The Stellaron crisis has cost us too many comrades. Brothers, sisters, children. I'd like to invite all of you, as witnesses to this war, to a soul-soothing ceremony hosted by the Skyfaring Commission. Will you consider?
A soul-soothing ceremony?
To put it into short life terms, a funeral. You see, for long-life species of the Xianzhou, death has always been a distant, mystical concept. Ordinarily, the Ten Lords Commission guides people to the Hall of Karma before any symptoms of Mara are detected. There, they leave behind their lives and wait for their time to come. People are used to a short farewell as opposed to a tedious burial process. Given our limited lifespans, the only ones who place value on ceremony are us Foxians. Countless Cloud Knights lost their lives or became Mara-struck during the crisis. The Hall of Karma couldn't take them all in, and so they passed away. All of these sudden deaths and unfulfilled wishes remind us that long-life species still live out insignificant and limited lives. By combining Skyfaring Commission technology with Foxian ceremony, we honor those who have passed on. We place items of the dead onto star skiffs and send them out to sail between the stars, to shine brightly among them. It's not just to comfort the dead, those souls who can never talk with us again, but also to comfort their surviving relatives, close friends, and indeed all residents of the Xianzhou. It's also my way of saying farewell to Ting Yun. I know, I'm selfish. She may not have died a Cloud Knight, but she's still one of us here at the Skyfaring Commission. A victim caught up in a wider conflict. I'd like to hold this ceremony as a way of distancing the memory of Ting Yun from the Lord Ravager who tarnished her identity. I can still hardly believe it. I'll use my own methods to locate Ting Yun's whereabouts, but at present, This is the least I can do for her. I'd like to ask you all to witness this event with me. I've instructed Yen Ming to sort through Ting Yun's belongings. I hope you can pick some out to place around the star skiff.
Leave this to us.
Once again, my thanks to all of you. I've asked the judges of the Ten Lords Commission to ratify this soul-soothing ceremony, and have commissioned a special skiff at Stargazer Navalia for the ceremony. If you need anything, that's where I'll be.
You always did say that I like to gossip. And here I am rambling on, proving you right again. If only you were here to cut me off. Oh. It's you. For a moment, I thought she'd returned. Did the Helm Master send you over?
We're here to help sort out Miss Ting-Yun's things. Madame Yukong wants to use some of them for her soul-soothing ceremony.
Well, I've managed to get through pretty much everything. It's all in this box. Please, take your time.
Boxes.
Okay, let's see what there is. An Annie Cassiter's seal, a small box, a knife, a bow, and something wrapped up tight. I wonder what this is. Looks like some kind of antique? But who'd want to hold on to something like this?
Oh, Ting Yun explained that one to me. It's a folk statuette from Foxian antiquity. They say it can bring wealth if placed correctly.
There's also a note in the package. This is for you, Mr. Yenming. Wishing you fortune and success in every endeavor. Yenming, it seems like this is a gift for you from Miss Ting-Yun.
I remember asking her for one at the time. This is unexpected. I only mentioned it in passing, but she remembered. Ting Yun and I were from different guilds. We were competitors, but also colleagues. When we used to trade in other lands, we would bring back local specialties and distribute them among friends and other guild members. It became a custom. The rivalry between us and the Whistling Flames to be the Skyfaring Commission's top guild was always fierce. We would gift each other all kinds of bizarre oddities. Candy that made your leg hair grow. A violin that could shatter glass with its piercing shriek. Oh, I was completely unprepared for this. I never thought Ting Yun would leave something behind for me that was so sincere and earnest. If I don't return a gift, I'll lose our little duel. But what could I possibly gift her back?
Huh. Besides the seal, the knife, and the bow, none of this seems like something Miss Ting-Yun would have kept. I thought she was more about jewelry and beauty. Could there be other things similar to what Yenming got? We should take a look.
There's nothing else, except a handful of seeds. It looks like there's something printed on the bottom of the box. The Sleepless Earl. Let me think. Where have I seen that name before?
I can't cook to save my life, but one thing I'm sure of is that's a kitchen knife. I've never seen Miss Ting-Yun use anything like that to defend herself. It must be another gift that she never had time to send. There's an ad in the knife case. Spices Supreme. A room alley? Which store is that again? This bow. It's a good bow. It couldn't be meant for me, could it? Alright, just kidding. Just trying to liven things up around. Do you know where we're supposed to take me?
Okay, so the only reason I'm streaming today is because I want to continue Honkai story just to get to the event. That's about it. So, and also I did stream yesterday. So,
I've never attended a memorial.
there's also that. So, that's why I'm streaming today. Of course, I'll post Thursday stream, today's stream, like Monday or something. Who knows? Next week's schedule is gonna be different. because of Thanksgiving.
The
Excuse me.
sleepless.
Welcome to the Sleepless Earl. I'm the owner here. The name's Ming Ming. How many of you are there? Which tea would you like today? Oh, this is the tea Miss Ting Yun promised to get for me. She really went to another world for me. When I took over this tea house from my parents, I thought I'd shake things up by creating a new tea product. Famous brews like Whale Tide Spring or Vegetations in the Alchemy Cauldron have been around for millennia, and imported mixed teas have also found a niche. Introducing a new product into the industry is really hard. Miss Ting Yun came to the tea house one day and heard about my troubles. She said she could find me a brand new strain during her travels. One that nobody on the Xianzhou had ever tasted. I just thought she was trying to cheer me up. I never thought she'd actually do it. Where is Miss Ting Yun today? Miss Ting Yun.
We found this box of seeds among her belongings. I'm sure Miss Ting Yun would have liked for you to have it.
Thank you. All of you. I think I should give something to Ting Yun in return. Based on her suggestion, I improved the Whale Tide Spring, Emerald Hills, and Dawn Dew strains to make a new variety with a sweet, long-lasting taste. I called it Ting Yun's Blend. Seeing as Ting Yun won't be able to try it, we should drink a cup to her memory. Let's take it in turns. You rest. I'll stand guard.
One minute.
Wanna spar?
Do you know how to fix
Let's see.
The Lafu is famous for its mung bean soda. You've got to give it a try.
Oh, how's it going? Did you take some time off? Isn't that the place on Aurum Alley over in Exalting Sanctum? All the foodies go. It's the main commercial street in the Exalting. Tourists fresh whenever I'm tired. Spices Supreme.
Honored guests, welcome to our humble eatery. What can we get for you today? Something from Miss Ting Yun for me? Oh, what a precious person. When she first ate here, I told her my motto, you can't better your own food unless you taste it. Then she got me to talk about my hunting and cooking experiences out on other worlds. She was captivated. She pestered me about dish after dish. At the end, she mentioned she wanted to get me a gift. A sword for a hero and a knife for a chef. That's how she put it. She probably came across some rare mineral and forged it by hand. Look how sharp it is. I bet it'd cut straight through a Thalassa titanium terrapin shell.
That's such a long name.
Miss Tingyon is too kind. Who among the Aram Alley vendors hasn't been spoiled by the generosity of Whistling Flames? Her grand fare puts small merchants like us in touch with big intergalactic vendors. If we're talking gifts, it's us who should be gifting her something. Oh, I heard the trade port is open again for business. Miss Tingyun must be real busy, right? This is real, right? The monster you mentioned, where did it come from? I wish I could take this knife and cut it to ribbons. Forget it. Matters like these are beyond the control and understanding of a cook like me. Thank you, all of you. Let me prepare a dish for you as a gift from Miss Tingyun. It was our chili oil beef offal stew that first attracted Miss Tingyun to our restaurant. I can't believe that she'll never taste it again. Please, you'll have to eat her share too.
About that bow, I think I know who Miss Tingyun intended to gift it to.
Mr. Yen,
Oh my goodness, it's more side quests, isn't it? Yep, that's what I thought. Excuse me. Sorry for yawning. There you go.
Not bad at all. Time well spent.
What brings you here?
Excuse me for yawning again.
This bow. Did Ting Yun pick it out for me? She understood my pain. It's a shame I can no longer do anything for her. 30 years ago, I fought in a terrible war. My comrade and I set sail together, but only I returned. The scars of that war never truly healed. Still, the Law Fu traced out its arc of recovery and continued to trade. I felt tired of voyaging, like I'd lost the courage to pull on a bowstring ever again. I hid away in the Skyfaring Commission and buried myself in work, never wanting to see the sky again. Despite rising to Helm Master, my military career hadn't prepared me for the type of meticulous planning work now confronting me. Ting Yun, on the other hand, was a born merchant, always discussing business matters with me and offering up advice, even if she was my subordinate. She never fought alongside me on the battlefield, but in her own way, she became a comrade in arms, Without the help of Ting Yun and the Guild, the Law Fu would not have been able to recover in the space of just 30 short years. I used to think that the Xianzhou had changed with the times. Geniuses like Ting Yun were the future for the Skyfaring Commission's next generation. They would bring prosperity to the Law Fu. I was only ever suited to the flames of war. I was wrong. Only when the last minions of the Antimatter Legion are wiped out will I become useless to the Xianzhou. The Xianzhou needs people like me. Those willing to cruise the sky and fight the flames. The star skiff is ready for the ceremony now. Everyone, please place your objects aboard the star skiff.
Wait! Wait for me! Miss Ting Yun prepared a gift for me. As a fellow ambassador, I cannot fail to honor our custom.
Yan Ming, what is it that you've prepared?
I've brought a paper kite. I know it may seem simple compared to the precious items that Ting Yun gifted others in the past, but it has a deeper meaning. I heard that Foxians have a tradition where paper kites are used to comfort the souls of pilots who can no longer take to the skies. Ting Yun and I were never pilots in the strictest sense of the word, but we spent much of our lives out among the stars. For her to be able to take wing once again would make her very happy.
Out of all this stuff we've got, what do you think we should place on the star skiff?
This time, we needn't compete. Go.
Thank you for everything you've done for the Skyfaring Commission and the Law Fu. This small seal is the foundation of the Xianzhou's prosperity.
This is the tea that Meng Ming has made, especially named after you. This is a gift from Miss Yen Sui on behalf of all...
The Skyfaring Commission shall never forget you, Ting Yun. I will seek out the truth. And if it is discovered that you were taken from us, I swear to avenge your unjust end. It is time for the soul-soothing ceremony. Please make your way to Earthrise Agora in Starskiff Haven.
Let's take it in turns. You rest. I'll stand guard.
General, the ceremony is finished. You should take a rest.
Not yet. I have things I wish to convey to my astral friends. My apologies I couldn't get to you any sooner. Yan Xing made sure that I was fully recuperated. Before you leave the Law Fu, there are two things I wish to gift the Express.
What, 2 gifts? Has his conscience finally gotten the better of him? Is he going to make up for all our hard work along the way?
Please, let us reconvene at the seat of divine foresight.
Let's take it in turns. You rest. I'll stand guard.
What is your purpose for entering the sea?
Present company is gathered to reiterate the Xianzhou Luofu's esteemed gratitude for the magnanimous actions of the Nameless. I am sure Lady Fu has given voice to this already, but the Luofu is greatly indebted to you. Therefore, on behalf of the Luofu Cloud Knights, I hereby present you with a jade abacus, a symbol of our allied friendship. Back when the Alliance was first established, all those thousands of years ago, the Xianzhou ships swore an oath, etching the record into a jade abacus. The world may crumble, and the heavens may fall, but this oath shall never be broken. The same is true of this jade abacus. It is a record of the Luofu Cloud Knight's promise to the crew of the Astral Express. It is also a beacon. Grip it tightly, and it will send a message to the Jade Abacus here, in my hand. No matter how astronomically distant you are, the Luofu Cloud Knights will always come to the aid of the crew, whatever your need may be.
Wow, now that's what I call a payoff.
Of course, I trust that such an important article will not be used for trivial or inappropriate circumstances. I hope you can understand.
Yup, got it. Say no more. Sure thing.
Thank you for your generosity, General.
Don Hong.
General.
In accordance with the Edict of the Ten Lords Commission, I am hereby authorized to relieve your banishment decree. From this day henceforth, you may come and go freely on the Luofu.
Nice!
But I must remind you that the crimes of Don Feng have had far-reaching implications. And some people, such as those in Scale Gorge Waterscape, will not be much moved by the issuance of a paper edict. While I can guarantee your freedom to come and go as you please, I cannot guarantee your safety. Again, I hope you can understand.
I understand.
This issuing of gifts brings with it a sense of relief. Even my wound is feeling much improved. The occasion calls for a line or two of poetry. Though I feel my efforts would be overshadowed by the erudition of Lady Fu. Another time, perhaps. The Express and its passengers have a long voyage ahead of them. May that voyage be smooth and untrammeled. I bid you farewell.
Let's see.
Himiko messaged me. The Express detected the Jade Gates reopening. She asked whether we'd be heading back anytime soon. She was also asking after you, Danheng. I think it'd be best if you update her in person, don't you think?
She must have been worried. I'll return to the train and put her mind at rest.
Himeko must be eager to hear about what we've been up to on this mission too, right? Hang on. Oh, how could I forget? We should bring something back for the conductor. Have you got any unfinished business on the Xianzhou? Oh yeah, there are some people we haven't said goodbye to yet.
Fine, fine. Don't
worry.
There's a dreamlike quality to watching these star skiffs depart through the Jade Gate. How long will these ships sail? And which stars are they traveling to?
From a universal perspective, there is little difference between the lives of long and short-lived species. The transcendence that the Xianzhou pursues is nothing compared to the enduring majesty of the stars. And the grief felt here is no different from our own. Yeah, you're back. Himeko and I were just discussing our journey. This little excursion has reached its conclusion. All things must come to an end. Still, some endings spark a new beginning.
Next time, I think I should be the one trailblazing with you guys. Welt can stay on the Express.
Since when did the work roster just change like that?
Penacony. Do you remember? Before Kafka's proposal, that was our original destination. The Express's records show that Penacony was a prison planet used by the IPC to exile criminals. At least, it was at the time of recording. However, following a Stellaron burst, the planet fell into the arms of Shipe. They say it's been transformed into a prosperous and ethereal realm. The family is throwing a banquet there, and they sent invitations out to the Express. I was curious about the state of the planet, so I accepted. When the conductor is ready, we can set off for the next stop.
All who enter here are either jailers or prisoners. Which are you?
Neither. I'm merely lost traveler.
What a spectacle. The Stellaron, the Ambrosial Arbor, the disciples of Sanctus Medicus, the Lord Ravager. A series of threats that almost succeeded in diverting attention away from the crucial question. They who brought the Stellaron onto the Xianzhou, what was their motive? Will you surrender, or do you require encouragement? Abomination of Yaoshi.
General, my power does indeed stem from the abundance. But I'm the same as you. We are both enemies of Yaoshi.
That's right, Jingwen. Stay out of our way. The revival of the Arbor is an omen. It's time for the Xianzhou to choose its next path. The Rainbow Arbiter, the Plague's author, the Ruin author. This is a chess game between eons. If you don't stand with the winners, you stand to lose. And this time, we will put the abundance in their grave.
Woohoo, we got that quest done. We got 2 more people left. Oops. Quest is just powering up. It's not fun. Okay, so complete Dragon's Galleon. It's Ocean Distant and created Forgotten Hall of Memory. Gen Show Stage 1 and contain the character Yukong. Okay. 1 second.
Do you want to enter the Forgotten? You know, I'm just doing this for 1 stage and that's it, so. I'm not gonna really care for my party, whoever goes in. So it's gonna be fun. Gonna be fun.
Found your weakness.
We have Austin as party just for the speed boost. And depart for shielding, which I don't have Elks on him because I don't care for him. He's just there.
Those stars give these trails
He's just there, just like Elsa. And Herda's being built. I like Herda. Probably my favorite 4-star overall.
Forged in ice, never falters!
So far, so good.
Cool it.
The entire party is physical, so it's gonna be interesting to see how this goes down.
Rules are made to be broken. Rules are made to be broken.
Nap time. Just a little something. Think nothing.
I don't think any guys have crooked teeth. It's a pain spot sometimes. I'm just saying. Sometimes it's a pain. Because I have a few crooked teeth. It's not bad, but sometimes I hit it on top and it kind of annoys me. It's just like my wisdom teeth in the back on the right side. It's crooked a little bit, so it's not fun. So I try to avoid hitting it non-stop in chat talking, so there's also that. So it's kind of annoying, sometimes fun, but most times annoying. It's not fun either. But it's annoying. It's more annoying than fun. I just suffer with it though. I also want to eat food. I kind of just try. I'd be careful. I'd usually be careful when I eat food. I'm not trying to hit it, cause this hurts. It's not fun. More star jades. Free character. Woohoo! Free character. How much star jades do we have? We're at, let me get public calculator, because I can't math. So 160 times that by 3 plus 1096. We're just needing 24 stellar jades, and we could do another 10 pull.
My soul has never wandered far from the celestial expanse.
Oh, it's interesting. Okay. Let's do one single pull on the standard. Oh, wait, she had 3. Let's do 3 pulls. And we're currently at 156, so we're about well more than halfway there. We're making progress. Sad progress. Oh, this is not bad. That's not bad. I guess we could do what we're here for. Is to do the event so we can get more Star Jades and so we can do another 10 pull. And hope we get something useful out of it. If it's not 5-star, we just skip it. It just makes life easier for me. Well, I also like probably about 2 crooked teeth and that's it. Which isn't bad. I mean, it's just my wisdom teeth and one of the front teeth on the side, left hand side.
It's all the proof you need. But before you watch it, I gotta ask you a question. Do you believe in ghosts? I knew it! Curious cats like us usually have a better sixth sense.
Well, trying to eat food, that's also a fun part.
Perceive the unseen. Enough chit-chat. Look, this is the weird stuff that happened yesterday.
What's up, guys? Little Gwei here. We've come to the scariest, most haunted place in the Luofu, Fixtral Garden. Don't forget to like, follow, and share, or else I'm gonna chicken out. They say there's been paranormal activity. You're such a scaredy cat. You said you'd protect me. How do I stab something that's in my body?
How do I sustain something that I'm body?
Flames suddenly grew super big, and then they floated right out to us, and they were like, ah! And Sushong was like, eek! And then she fell over.
Miss Sushong, can you get up? Aren't you getting cold?
Me and my bestie got kicked out of the garden straight after. But did you see the key moment? What? No! There was a freezing chill. Not to mention the way they drifted through the air. They were legit ghosts. Anyway.
So if you hear me stop speaking it for a second or two, I accidentally hit the crooked teeth on my wisdom side.
The judges from the 10 Lords Commission. That's what I'm saying. At first, Sushong didn't believe that Fixtral Garden was haunted.
If you guys notice.
After the judges showed up. In other words, something big must have happened in Fixtral Garden for them to show up. Exactly. Now, do you believe that my content isn't clickbait? Actually, do you have some free time? Do you want to explore Fixtral Garden together? Just the two of us? I guarantee you we're gonna reveal the truth this time.
The only reason I can't fix it is because it's, it's just expensive to get braces and whatnot.
I knew it. This is what people like us live for. Let's go.
So it's just hard. So I just deal with that.
I don't believe in
Need your extractor cleaned or your star skip service?
so dark in here. It feels like we're being watched. Did anyone ever tell you the scary stories about Fixtral Garden?
Sure. I guess now's not really a good time for stories. Don't worry. I can sum it up in a single sentence. Fixtral Garden used to be a garden delve, but people started coming here to mourn fallen Foxian fighters at the Foxen Tomb, and rumors spread that the garden was haunted. I know it's easy to cast doubt, but the Ten Lords Commission actually showed up this time. Speaking of which, we have to avoid running into the judges. If we get kicked out, it'll all be for nothing. Anyway, that's the background. Let's keep moving, and watch your step.
Whoa. This place feels pure evil.
I wonder if this thumbnail would be approved.
Shh. Follow me. Keep quiet and tread light. Hey, hey, it looks like there's someone up ahead. Let's go around.
Did it.
Halt! What's up, guys? Hear me out.
State your name and your business. Arrest them immediately. Suspicious individuals in a restricted area are detained first and interrogated later. No exceptions.
Restricted area? Since when were you in charge of Fixtral Garden?
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. Watch this awesome move. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
At ease, Wraith Warden. These two are not your enemies.
Understood, Your Honor.
Look how pale she is. And it seems like her eyes aren't even focusing.
Is she a ghost?
As a member of the Ten Lords Commission, you may as well consider me a member of the dead. I am a judge, alias Hanya, responsible for the 4 duties of detention, incarceration, interrogation, and punishment. Therefore, I know a thing or two about you. Gwenifan, an outworlder unemployed. You entered Fixtral Garden with Sushang, a Cloud Knight, the day before yesterday.
Unemployed? I'm a street performer and a streamer who reports on current events. A streamer. Legit operation.
As for this one here...
You are a passenger on the Astral Express and a guest of the seat of Divine Foresight. You assisted the Cloud Knights in resolving the Ambrosial Arbor calamity and are a friend of the Alliance.
She's the Nameless? From the train?
I was too sad. I don't know if it's someone's here, but I was too sad still.
No reason. I haven't posted anything for ages, so I wanted to film some ghosts for my videos.
We have already told you there are no ghosts on the Xianzhou. It is a ridiculous superstition. As a resident of the Xianzhou, you should refrain from believing or spreading rumors.
But I saw them! They had ghostly flames coming out of their body, and they were cackling. And Sushang saw them too.
Miss Gwaynithan, it's hard to explain, but those things aren't ghosts. Please don't bring legends from your homeworld onto the Xianzhou. The roaming entities you saw are extremely dangerous energy parasites. We call them heliobi.
Really? I don't believe it. Heliobi? What's that? Oh, I get it. Heliobi is just another word for ghost on the Xianzhou, right? That's gotta be it.
Maybe we should let Mr. Tail out for a bit. Mr. Tail.
I heard you. Unbelievable. What am I, her pet?
Mr. Tail?
I'm a heliobot. We're not ghosts. Got it? Now scram!
What a strange girl. Here to film ghosts, yet terrified when she lays eyes on one.
Deep breaths, little Gray. Deep breaths. Can I have a small chat with this Mr. Tail?
I said scram! I have no time to talk nonsense with you. I told you I'm not a ghost! If I have to repeat myself again, I'll be eating every one of you!
Please don't be afraid. He's only kidding. Mr. Tail is a vegetarian.
Your Honor, if I may ask, what exactly is this fire thing? How can we prevent it from hurting people? And why is a judge carrying one around with her?
I believe we're done here. We have important matters to attend to. Hua, please see them off.
Yes, ma'am.
Sister, don't be angry. Most of your time is spent in the field. You're not accustomed to dealing with others. Leave this to me. If I explain the reasoning, they will leave. As things stand, the situation in Fixstrol Garden is sure to keep drawing attention. If we forcibly dismiss these two today, their curiosity will remain. Who knows what might happen if they decide to come back. They might not be lucky enough to run into us next time. As I said, sister, I will handle this. I assume the two of you heard about the damage done to the Artisanship Commission's creation furnace? The heliobi sealed within escaped, and have been haunting this place. The Ten Lords Commission has orders to capture them. I am strongly advising you to leave, for your own safety. If you have any questions, raise them now. I will do my best to
My first sleep is not fun. That's my thing I'm hating right now.
information you hear in strict confidence, and then leave Fixstrol Garden, never to return.
That's very reasonable, Your Honor. Thank you. I promise we'll leave after asking our questions.
As a clerk at the Hall of Karma, my knowledge on these matters is somewhat limited, but I will try my best to satisfy your curiosity. Please proceed. According to the Divination Commission's classification, They are energy parasites from the cosmos itself. They are starfire essence that materialize in the form of strange fire. Metaphorically speaking, they are like moths to a flame, but that flame is the thoughts of sentient beings. Yes. They attach themselves to sentient beings, feeding off their host's experiences and emotions. A heliobus will slowly take root in its host's nervous system, using their deepest desires and weaknesses to create wild delusions. They manipulate their host like a chess piece. The host has no choice but to obey the heliobus, so we refer to it as possession. By that point, the host is no longer who they once were, but a heliobus both similar to and completely different from their past self. The host's body will soon be exhausted by the heliobus, like burnt firewood.
Dangerous? Oh, you don't know the half of it. The other Heliobi are nothing compared to me.
Tail was subdued and sealed in my tail by Madame Hanya. He won't harm others.
Regrettably, Heliobi are not flesh and blood, and so they are difficult to destroy. Before the restoration of the creation furnace, the Ten Lords Commission plans to set up an evil binding matrix in this abandoned garden to imprison these abominations. As you can see, the evil binding matrix has not yet been completed, and not all the escaped Heliobi have been recovered. This area is still very dangerous. I will ask Judge Horkwall to escort you out of the garden.
Not all the escaped Heliobi have been recovered. So that means the other supernatural stuff that's been happening on the Law Fu might be related? Your Honor, I have loads of info sources. Maybe I can help you.
Unnecessary. Those not involved should leave now. Go.
Excuse me. Oh, we should go.
Let's see, where we go? This way.
Excuse me. Can we go now? Yes. He's trapped in my tail, so...
Trapped? For now? Sooner or later, I'll find a way to make you break the seal.
You think I like spending time with you? Shall we go? Let's go. Let's go this way. It's quicker.
Miss Huahua, can we have Mr. Tail come out for a photo?
Miss Guinevere, I'm on official duty right now. It's so quiet. It's getting scarier and scarier. Please stay close to me.
Did you hear that?
What was that sound?
It's a ghost!
What's happening? Tail, is it another heliobus?
It's nothing, you scaredy cat. I didn't see a single thing.
Wait a minute. Where did Miss Guinevere go? Miss Guinevere! Did we lose her? We need to find Miss... need to find Miss Gwen.
So I'll say that way. This way, then.
Gwenifin, where are you? Hua, stay close. Hua? No. Where did she go? Is this a mirror? It looks a little creepy. Huh? Hi. Where am I? Is this Fixtrol Garden? But it looks different somehow. I should keep moving. It seems like the paths here are being twisted by some sort of illusion. I need to look closely around this place again. Maybe I can break out of the cycle.
Maybe.
Where I started?
Go this way.
I need to look closely around this place again. Maybe I can break out of the cycle. It seems like the paths here are being twisted by some sort of illusion. I need to look closely around this place again. Maybe I can break out of the cycle. It seems like the paths here are being twisted.
You've noticed it, no?
No, I didn't notice. I just forced it.
You have a strange scent on you. You must be. I have heard the whispers of the leaves that fall in Fixtrol Garden. The flames weep and profess to me that a powerful mortal approaches. They carry the scent of a great battle. With none other than Ventilia. You are the one who drove Ventilia away. What power! Your presence alone is delicious enough to make one tremble. Let me taste you, please. One bite, just one bite. I can't wait to savor you.
These are no ordinary Ingenia.
Of course not. They're mere pawns dancing to crush them. Smash them to pieces. What a peppery fighting spirit! Such an addictive flavor!
Rules are made to be broken.
Let me see. The one who defeated Ventilia. I wonder what they taste like.
You fought well. You were fighting for your survival, after all. I'll take that as my invitation to inhabit you for a while. Oh, my delicious host. You taste so special. Different from anyone else I've ever possessed. But what is this at your core? Sun? It burns. You can call me Cirrus. Ask for what I want. Rest assured, I only want to leave this place. I have no desire to harm you. Allow me to explain what's happening. The Xianzhou natives call it a ghost lock. You're walking in a circle, and no amount of walking will get you out of it. So, I'm going to help you break free of the circle that Furinox created. And you're going to help me evade the judges of the Ten Lords Commission. It's a win-win. How does that sound? You must have figured out that I'm not the master of this place. It was created by another Heliobus named Furinox. Unfortunately, I'm the only one who can help you escape from here. You mean the talismans left behind by little lost fox judge? Those won't help you. Now that I'm possessing you, I can make you see things that you couldn't see before. Good. I'm glad we understand each other. As a courtesy, I shall leave you intact, for the time being. As soon as I get what I want, I'll be gone. Now, go and look at those talismans again. The paper dolls. You'll know where to go. Go. Find all those clues your judge friend left behind. Find the talismans. You can trust me. I want to leave this place too. We are useful to each other. In any case, it doesn't matter if you don't trust me. It's not like you can be rid of me. Hey, use your eyes. I made the talismans float. Do you understand? This story of the supernatural is in the illusory maze for a reason.
The door will not open without the proper courtesies. Return. The door will not open without... The courtesies have been performed.
It seems like we're ready. Now we just have to get out. See? I told you I'd help you. Stop. Do you remember our deal? You need to help me evade capture. I can taste your integrity. Such a rich flavor. A little hard to digest. Forget about the judge. Just get us both out of here.
It's you! I finally found another living soul! I'm so happy! I thought I was gonna be stuck here forever. I'm so happy to see you. Have you seen Miss Gwaynifin? I still haven't found her. Is she gonna be okay?
Give it up. Gwaynifin was probably eaten by the Heliobi already.
Huh? How can that be? If that could happen to someone as lively as Miss Gwaynifin, that means I'm in even more danger.
Did you know that the larynx is the easiest muscle to control in the human body?
You can find the way out, right? Please take me with you.
Oh, not this again. You're a judge of the Ten Lords Commission. Why are you always begging others for help?
You know I'm not cut out to be a judge. I thought maybe if I worked long enough in the Ten Lords Commission, I'd get braver. But now, I know it's impossible.
Useless brat. Why was I sealed in with someone like you?
You talk tough all day long, then let both of us get stuck in a trap. Who's the useless brat now?
There's no point in following me. I'm leaving, and you're not coming with me.
No! Please don't leave.
Oh, but you did. And can you swear that you don't want to leave her behind? Not even a little.
The Ten Lords Commission needs to overhaul their hiring criteria. How did someone as useless as you ever become a judge?
Hey, cut it out! I'm the only one around here who gets to tell this kid off. Me and those other judges. Got that? Wait. Hold on. Sears, it's you. Still a fan of your pathetic ventriloquist act, I see.
This is funny! This is just too funny. I thought you'd already escaped the furnace's destiny of torture. Who would have thought that a piece of Ignomar the Great, the fragment with the most fight in it, would become a guard dog sealed inside a crybaby? Oh, forgive me. Did I say guard dog? No. That won't do. You're just a guard dog's tail, right? Just a tail. A tail. A tail!
Laugh while you can, coward. I'm gonna swallow you whole the second you leave that girl's body.
Terrifying! The joke's on you. You couldn't leave that judge's body if you tried. You can't eat her, let alone escape from her. Mr. Tail, you're pathetic.
Darn it. Think of something, you wimp.
Oh, Miss Trailblazer, take this talisman and stick it to your body. It'll temporarily suppress the Heliobus's influence.
something nice to Wawa. Her crying is like a mosquito in my ear.
My goodness.
It's not your fault. It was that bad heliobus making us fight. Someone as nice as you wouldn't say such mean things. Only I've always been shy and scared. My life's been a nightmare ever since Tail possessed me. When I was at school, people were always asking why my tail was on fire. Everywhere I went, people would notice.
Oh, so it's all my fault. If you just let me devour you at the start, I could have spared you the trouble.
Then I got into the Ten Lords Commission. Everyone there is weird, so I thought I found somewhere I belonged. But the job is too dangerous. I have to fight demons and ghosts and bad guys every day. I'm just not cut out for it. If I make it back alive, I'm handing in my resignation. Who thought making a heliophobe with a heliobus in her tail hunt heliobi was a good idea? I'm sorry. I've been so useless. I'm glad it helped.
You hear that? Stop crying. You're useful. And your paper dolls are useful too. Oh, I've had enough of this. As soon as I swallow that coward Cirrus, I'm gonna devour this little crybaby too.
What a pity that Mr. Tail is nothing like he used to be. If we still had our old power, we could forget about this maze and devour its creator, Furynox.
Your old power?
Well, Mr. Tail, seems she knows nothing about your past. Little Missy, do you know why the heliobi are gathered in this abandoned garden instead of seizing human habitations?
Team building?
Ugh. Because over 1,000 years ago, this very garden was the site of an epic battle between the general of the Luofu and the great heliobus Ignamar. Now that the furnace is broken and the heliobi have escaped, fragments like us, who once constituted Ignamar the Whole, have returned here with the desire to challenge the general again. The battle between the general and Ignamar was an earth-shaking contest of devastating proportions. Ignamar underwent countless transformations, causing floods, fires, and thunderous landslides. They were locked in a standoff. An evenly matched fight.
Evenly matched? Really?
Of course.
The Ten Lords Commission records say that Ignamar was soundly defeated by General Teng Xiao.
Of course the human records would flatter their general. The great Ignamar absorbed the power of countless fellow heliobi, but ultimately underestimated human deceit. They were narrowly defeated by the general. We heliobi could never condense into physical form after that battle. We scattered into fragments and were sealed into the creation furnace. But there's an exception to everything. Mr. Tail, I thought you'd escaped to freedom. Who could have guessed you'd be sealed in this tiny Foxian girl? Humiliating.
Sealed my foot! My power was weak when I ran into this fox child. It was bad luck, nothing more.
was littler, I saw a ball of fire that looked like it was about to turn to embers. I felt sorry for it, so I picked it up and put it on my tail. And then, Mr. Tail tried to eat me! If the judges hadn't arrived, it would have been over!
Bah, I did no such thing! You're barely big enough to be an appetizer!
I fell asleep again.
Since I met you, must be retribution for my stupidity back then!
Hilarious! It's a pity Mr. Tail didn't devour you. He might have recovered his power and turned the Xianzhou upside down, just like Ignomar did. Why? Does there have to be a reason? The official answer is that the Xianzhou is sealing Heliobi in a cage and forcing them to supply energy to the ship. In reality, however, we just want to fight the General and see what the Xianzhou is truly made of. We Heliobi were carefree life forms, but were tainted with the illness of humanity once we came into contact with it. It's humanity's fault for having such intense emotions and desires. Now we can never return to the purity of our past. I want to be free again. I want to return to the cosmos. Mr. Tail, you don't want to regroup with the fragments? You don't want to be her tail forever? Why don't you return with me to the great beyond?
Don't get ahead of yourself, Cirrus.
That's impossible. Mr. Tail was sealed by the judges of the Ten Lords Commission. He can't escape, and neither can you. The door just opened on its own!
Less screaming, more thinking. This is an opportunity, is it not? Let's go in and check it out.
There's a book of ghost stories here, just like before. Could it have anything to do with this puzzle?
I feel much safer with you. You here? Still feel like I'm gonna faint, though. May the Arbiter...
The door will not open.
And these ones would just be least expensive.
The door will not open.
What's it about the chest again? Least expensive one.
Is it courtesy?
Didn't I see a similar mirror when I...
What's going on? That voice sounds familiar.
Are you in the mirror?
Madame Shrei?
Fixtral Garden has been enveloped by an unknown power.
We still haven't found Miss Gwaynithen.
The task at hand is to save you from...
I just did it.
Are we above Fixtral Garden?
So many bronze mirrors. Could it be that...
You're right, girl. This place is changing. It's trying to stop us from escaping.
But one of these mirrors must contain the exit, right? Let's check them all.
This is the exit, you useless brat.
Madame Shrei can be a...
Construct?
Let's go look.
Whoa, sweetie. Come to Big Sister Shuai Yi.
Yuck! That judge would never say something so sickly.
Let's go look at the next mirror.
It won't be the middle one, so we know that one. It'll be the right side.
The situation in Fixtral Garden is getting worse. Why have you not left? Is something the matter in there?
Over here. That sounds like the real...
What? The real Madame Shui Yi? I see. Do not be afraid. Huohua knows me well. You must trust your...
Must be this one.
Hurry, Huohua. Pass through the...
Wait, I want to ask a few questions.
Who is Hanya?
Never mind. Forget...
Likely through some secret...
I didn't have any... So...
Hurry, Huohua.
Wait, I want to ask a few...
Hanya is my younger sister, but this alone cannot prove who I am. By decree of the Ten Lords, Spiritfarer Huohua is skilled and diligent, capable and worthy of officialdom. She is hereby promoted to the position of judge. I still remember the decree for her promotion.
That's her! This has to be Madame Shrei. So...
Mirrors again! What a surprise!
Come here, Huohua.
I need to ask...
As a judge responsible for capturing criminals, her
Huh? That doesn't sound like Madame Shrei.
Stupid girl!
Her tail will be extracted and suppressed after the job is...
You...
So...
Come here, Huohua.
I need to ask you some questions.
Her caution is a skill all judges of the Ten Lords...
That's a funny way of describing cowardice.
So...
Hurry, Huohua.
I need to ask you some...
She will be expelled after tonight's offer.
Really? So I don't even...
Stupid girl!
So... I'm not the best judge of things.
Not a single...
None of them show Madame Shrei as I know her to be.
That puppet judge never respected me.
I've spent a long time working with Madame Shrei. She's always known that I'm scared and timid, but she never told me off.
The Ten Lords Commission never cared a wink about your frail constitution. You're the only one who makes a big deal about it. As long as you don't drag me down, I don't really care how much of a coward you are either.
What?
Hey, get away! See? People say good things about you. What are you gonna do about it?
The illusion wants to keep us in, but it can't possibly keep expanding its borders forever. I think there's gotta be a fourth mirror somewhere. I think there's a mirror on that floating island, but it's a bit far. Oh, could I crawl my way there?
Quit stalling and get on with it! Ha! I didn't think you'd be able to. All these years and you finally started to grow up a bit.
Hurry, Huahua. This...
I don't want to go back
Everyone is different. A judge is not a soldier, and they need more than just courage. It is the decree of the Ten Lords for Huahua to be elevated to a judge. There must be some meaning in it.
Just what did...
Let's go! Are we back in Fixtral?
You've returned safely. It seems the Ten Lords Commission is not down on our luck today.
Madam Shrey, I'm so...
Did you encounter anything strange on your way?
No wonder she's a judge.
I understand. This isn't the time to deal with Cirrus. Fixtral Garden has been dragged into a powerful illusion by an even mightier heliobus. And the spirit Huahua, if both Hanya and I are unable to suppress that demon, then you will have to defeat it.
Huh? I won't be able to do...
Do not underestimate yourself. A heliobus cannot possess a body that is already possessed by another heliobus. Such is your absolute advantage as a judge. Correct. However, Huahua has had many more years of training and is more experienced in fighting heliobi. That is why the Ten Lords Commission is not down on our luck today. We're lucky that you have all returned.
You hear that, scaredy cat? You're the ace of the Ten Lords Commission!
The heliobi are aggressive beings, but they cannot shake their desire for a flesh and blood body. And yet, during the 38 years you have worked for the Ten Lords, you have been constantly able to suppress the monster within your tail and maintain your personality. You are already a fitting judge. Be confident. On that point, none of the other judges can surpass you.
Suppress the monster. Oh, but I don't think I've ever had to suppress Tail. I guess we're more like... friends?
Friends? Ugh! I don't make friends with food!
Mr. Tail, puny fragments like us were deprived of Ignimar's power long ago. If a little girl can subdue us, then perhaps it's time for some humility.
Shut your trap!
Though Fury Nox is powerful, we have a chance of suppressing them if we can break them into multiple fragments.
You have a sound plan, Your Honor. And since the stage is set, allow me to offer my assistance. Let's find somewhere more open first. Like Swallow Sun Pavilion, over there.
Let's go.
I only being Seaweed because she's my only good character. My only good character.
Heard the story of Ignimar and the great healer, but a powerful healer this entire...
Let's get this up so I can get to combat faster.
Or maybe I just want to do...
At least today's bitrate is stable.
How conventional.
I just floating around 2,000 bitrate kilobytes, I can assume. So that's nice. Not, it does occasionally drop, but it does pick up itself. Unlike yes, Thursday stream where it just drops and sits there for a few minutes.
Fury Nox! Fury Nox! Before you... I've turned this back group of...
Just give me the stuff because I don't want to do with it.
Then Sandil.
So, sorry if you don't watch this, but I don't really want to do it. I'm just here for the Star Jades, and that's it. Star Jades, that's it. That's all I know.
You two, take this before we fight Furynox. This is the Lunambra Lord. Also, her time as a judge has been brief. She is still inexperienced.
Mr.
Oh, I would have believed.
Don't point.
Exactly.
Huahua, though I am
Madam
faced with a demon, let's go.
So we.
Once my task.
Okay.
So I fall asleep again, like it wakes up, then goes back to sleep. It's not fun.
If Furynox is so powerful, why would they allow themselves to break apart so easily? Those are possessed Wraith Wardens!
Don't expect me to hold back.
Got it.
Take your paper dolls out quicker. You remember the incantation?
Fragments of Furynox have been sealed in the gourd. Thank the Arbiter.
What happened to talking tough?
Fight as one! Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Get them.
Let us go! Let us go!
There are plenty of heliobi in the gourd now. Let's go and meet up with Madame Straighty. It's Madame Straighty! There are so many spiritfarers lying on the floor!
Trailblazer! Huahua! I'm so glad you're okay! I have defeated all the Spiritfarers controlled by Furynox. It was quite troublesome taking them down without doing any harm. How goes your task?
We're doing well! We've sealed most of Furynox's fragments.
Now, we shall seal the fragments absorbed by the Lunambra Gourd into the
This gourd is so pretty! Is this what they call a sacred vessel on the Xianzhou?
Miss Guinevere, please be careful. You might feel dizzy if you get too close to the Matrix.
It's okay, it's okay. This is my first time seeing the Ten Lords Commission's exercising tools up.
What? Get her away from her!
Dearest, don't leave us. Thank you, your honors, for helping me clear so many obstacles. I told you I... Excellent. I will keep my promise. Oh no, they're stealing the power of the other Heliobi! With this strength, I will be undefeatable! Let's go again, shall we? You monster! You're annoying! We can't do this!
Forward! Get the...
Gotta try hard some. Watch this awesome move!
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
My turn! Time to suffer!
Don't mess with me. I'll end your misery. I'll free you from your chains. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
A mere pawn. Give me strength. Don't come any...
These are devils! I'll crush them all!
I'll end your misery. I'll free you from your chains. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. Who's next?
This demon is quite troublesome.
Is everyone okay?
We've died from exhaustion before we banned.
And we've still got a chance, puppet. Sierra said it themselves. There's a fragile balance when Heliobi fuse together. You know what to do, don't you, Wawa? But what? Aren't you gonna be living the life you've always wanted once I'm gone?
These pawns are no fun. Why don't you join in too, huh? I struggle being my subject!
If you can't win, you just cheat!
Useless! Get yourself together!
They just won't die! We can't beat them!
Not so fast! You've got me, haven't you? See you on the other side. But what?
wonders to raise
Wrong character, but that's okay. It's still good attack buff and energy recharge.
I'll free you from your chains. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Welcome, customers. My turn. Get out!
Hey, Cirrus! Why don't you try swallowing me, too?
Are you insane? Why are you...
Why? You need a reason? How about this one? I'd rather help a human than a conniving simpleton like you.
I won't let Mr. Tail sacrifice himself in vain! Talisman, on my command! You're annoying!
I'll free you from your chains. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Unscathed. Copy.
I'll free you from your chains. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Gotta try hard some. Watch this awesome move!
What a headache. I'll free you from your chains. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Time to suffer.
Suppress. Wheel of Karma.
Go away!
Subdue.
I won't let Mr. Tail sacrifice himself in vain!
Unscathed. Engage.
You can't run!
By the 10 lords.
Talisman, on my command! Gotta try hard sometimes. Watch this awesome move!
I'll free you from... Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Component damage. Unscathed. Bow to justice.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Let's be friends.
Unscathed.
What a headache. Who's next?
It's not...
I wonder how Hua Hua is doing. I should check up on her.
Tail? What kind of judge if I were stronger, Mr. It was because of him that I thought I really am useless. Wait, you're right. Madame Shrei said that Heliobi are eternal flames that will never burn away. Mr. Tail, he must still be out there somewhere. Don't worry, Miss Trailblazer. Oh, The Ten Lords Commission contacted Miss Guinifen's friend, Miss Sushang. I can't leave my post, so, could you let...
Little Gwei kinda gave me an outlook. Thanks for telling me everything. I didn't think things would get so out of hand. I would have been able to help you if... Oh, you don't need to... I'm heading to the apothecary.
We done with that quest. You know, let's do a 10 pole. We got enough for a 10 pole. We shall do 10 pole. Ten pole, here we go. Okay, it's a 4 stars, it doesn't matter. Skip it all. Another Dan Hong, nice. A character I don't use. Now we're just shy of 1 pole. We just need 20 more Stargates. I accidentally went to it again, it annoys me. Where's Dan Hong? Dan Hong. There you are. Where you at now? Sweet.
We mustn't cling to the past.
Can't seem to upgrade it, to be honest. Maybe once I get 2 more, I'll do it. Now we give how many page my pity left at? How much my pity's at? They're currently at 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 44 plus 10, so 54. I'll end stream soon because I'm hungry also.
Heliobi, not ghosts.
In order to catch Heliobi on the run, the 10 Lords
We're at what now? 166. Let's do it. One single bowl. So probably pay at 55. Now it's safe for us.
Yo, what's up? You're finally here. Without you, our ghost hunting squad would be nothing.
Hey, I'm a reliable squad member too.
Sure, when you're not passed out in fear.
Cut it out. If you keep teasing me, I'm not gonna perform my boulder smashing trick for you anymore.
The official name is the 10 Lords Commission Special Operations Team for the Heliobi Containment Breach Incident. That was the name given to us by decree of the 10 Lords. That's right. This expedition... Miss Guay has set up a social media account under the guise of investigating paranormal phenomena and unexplained mysteries. We can use it to gather intel for...
You hear that, Sushong?
I might not be a scholar, but I don't think calling someone a hawk is a compliment.
The 10 Lords Commission has specially entrusted Judge Huohuo with commanding the ghost hunting squad.
That's right. Captain Huohuo, should we start the ghost hunt now? Captain? I'm really surprised that Madame Hanya asked me to be the leader of the... After Tail disappeared, I thought for sure the commission would ask me to resign. But as for our mission, Cirrus was locked up in Fictional Garden, but there are a lot of other Heliobi that escaped after the creation furnace was broken. According to the 10 Lords Commission understanding of Heliobi behavior, they tend to roam densely populated areas in search of hosts. Little Guay, can you show us the website we'll be using for intel?
Look, I'm a new user, so we have our work cut out for us, that's for sure. Sometimes a lead is obviously fake, but other times, it's hard to tell from just a few words on the internet. After all, some people will make up all kinds of nonsense to attract attention.
So, we still have to go out and... Plus, the Spiritfarers from the 10 Lords Commission will be carrying out their own investigation. Speaking of attracting attention, how do we get a following on a paranormal activity website?
Haha, that's the easy part. We just post some videos of us ghost hunting, Madame Hanya has already given us the green light.
We'll record our Heliobi hunting expeditions to get more followers.
Oh, wait, aren't we supposed to be operating in secret?
Well, another thing we have to think about is that Heliobi feed on the emotions of their hosts. They can even manipulate a host into revealing their deepest secret. Wouldn't posting a victim's personal information online,
The way I see it, operating in secret and exposing... We won't reveal the names of any victims. We'll just post some pics and videos of the squad engaging in fierce battles with the supernatural. And then, like, Little Gray investigates. Ghost tries to scare you. We'll turn the entire Heliobi hunting process into regular uploads. Viewers will see that there's...
Why are you looking at me? Want a medal or something? It does kind of...
Thanks, bestie. I feel like some of you aren't convinced by the whole online ghost hunting thing. Take a look. This post...
Lady Bailu disappeared? That's nothing new. She sneaks off all the time.
That's not the point. Here, one of the healers from the Alchemy Commission had Lady Bailu cornered. But then she disappeared. Judging from the comments, there were several witnesses. Sure, Lady Bailu runs away all the time. But disappearing into thin air?
It looks like the work of a Heliobus. The Heliobi are masters of manipulating the senses. There are stories of Heliobi changing their shape and appearance to disguise themselves as someone else.
Okay, so what are we waiting for? Let's get moving and see if we can find some witnesses.
Before we head out, let's make sure we have our intel in order. If we can better understand what a Heliobus wants to do, and what it's capable of doing, it'll be easier for us to help the victim. Interviewing witnesses might give us some clues, but they won't know anything about Heliobi. I think I have an idea. We have...
That's right! Those Heliobi were locked up in the same space for ages! They probably got to know their...
I think Tail made a fool of Cirrus, and Cirrus has held a grudge ever since. If we can get them worked up over it, we might be able to use them to our advantage. This tedium. Even the insects can't hold my attention any longer.
I want Cirrus. We've come to ask you a few questions. I hope you'll... Hey! Where's my sword?
There are plenty of beings in this garden that would like to kill me. Why don't you line up one by one and take turns trying? Don't be ridiculous! We can't allow the host to be harmed. Cirrus, you must be unhappy with how things turned out, right? What do you want from me, little fox girl? You want to know what happened to the guard dog? He turned to ashes a long time ago. I don't care about that at all. But I can't help but notice you managed to escape the furnace, and now you're stuck here, unable to move an inch, while the other Heliobi are roaming around the Lafu enjoying themselves. Ooh, must be quite frustrating.
You want me to...
What? Is that too much?
That's just another way of saying they don't want to cooperate. Huh? Wait! Wawa, you can't seriously be thinking about...
Deal! I'll submit a request to the Seat of Divine...
Might be my last quest for the day.
Let's take it in turns. You
But who knows? If it's short, then maybe.
Would you like me to relay your message?
Oh, what do we have here? A nameless, a cloud knight, a judge of the Ten Lords Commission, and a street performer. Quite the group.
Wow, the gen...
My retainer Yang Qing has mentioned you. You are one of the only people on the Law Fu that was able to deprive him of his sword.
Oh! Oh, I remember. I should apologize. I did a sword-swallowing performance on the spur of the moment, but forgot to return.
So, what wind has brought you to the Seat of Divine Foresight?
General, we know you have important matters to attend to, and the Ten Lords Commission shouldn't be bothering you with something as trivial as the Heliobi. But if we allow those creatures to roam freely, I'm afraid...
I heard stories of a skirmish between a previous general and a monster of sorts. Idol? Precisely. General Teng Xia.
General, Heliobi are vile creatures capable of taking over the bodies of mortals.
I appreciate the Ten Lords Commission having such high regard for my welfare. And it's true I am rather inexperienced when it comes to Heliobi. But as General of the Law Fu, I cannot look on while these fugitive creatures wreak havoc on the populace. I still have some paperwork that needs attending to. Once I am finished, I will make my way to Fixtral Garden without delay.
I've never seen this one before. Human. Who are you?
Heliobus, is it not your deepest wish to hold a rematch with the General of the Law Fu? I have come to grant you an audience.
Sirius, we have brought you the person you wish to see. This is General Jing Yuan, the one who now sits at the seat of divine foresight.
This is the current general of the... Look at that expression! He's barely half awake! Where is General Teng Xiao? Why did he choose such a lightweight to take over for him?
Very well, then. General Jing Yuan.
How about we settle our score right here in Fixtral Garden? If I win, I must be free to come and go as I please.
I agreed to grant you an audience, not meet you in combat.
What? You refuse? You won't fight me? He comes here after I demand a rematch and won't even fight. Is he conceding that I already won? No, there can be no victory in eschewing combat. Human logic negates it.
You misunderstand. I came for a rematch. It's just that you are not a worthy opponent.
What? Unworthy?
Teng Xiao, as General of the Law Fu, was Commander-in-Chief of the Cloud Knights. Ignamar commanded the Heliobi. The two were as great as the sky and the earth, equally matched like yin and yang. It is only natural that they were worthy opponents. As it stands, I am the general of the Law Fu, but you are no Ignamar, merely a prisoner. If you wish to engage me in battle, you must follow my rules. Defeat my army. Only then will I grant you the fight you seek.
Your army?
That's right. You must defeat my 4 companions gathered here. Then, you will have proved yourself a worthy opponent.
Wait, he means us? We'll be okay, right?
That's right. For us, any problem that can be solved by force isn't a problem at all.
So I only need to beat your pawns here.
It would serve you well not to underestimate them. They are as skilled in combat as they are tenacious in spirit. I worry they might pose a problem for you. If you win, you can have your rematch. If you lose, you will answer one question of their choice. No lies, no tricks. Can you accept these terms?
It's a deal. The game is set. This platform will be our chessboard, and the fighters will be the pieces. Trying to humiliate me with lowly pawns. No matter then, I have my pawns to play. Heed my command. Receive my power. Now you will experience the...
Give it up.
Want to see what I can do? Dodge this!
I'm on guard.
Still in denial. I shall be the judge.
Let me through! Forget your wallet?
Lance ablaze! Flaming lance! Forward! It's time.
Dodge this! Turn out your pockets! Take this! Shape of Taishu! Rise, beat it!
This is serious. Recount.
Answer, I'll feast your eyes. Happy New
By the will of the Ten Lords. The Ten Lords' decree, hereby ordained.
I'm on guard.
No more playing nice. Dodge this!
Still in denial?
Forget your wallet?
You Christ.
Want to see what I can do? Take this! Shape, rise, Venus!
I shall be the judge.
You've lost, Sirius.
Ugh, don't get complacent. If I had all of Ignimar's power, I'd never have lost to the likes of you.
Should you decide to try again, my offer still stands. But you must defeat them.
What are we waiting for? Not so fast. Before we fight again, you need to answer one question like you promised. Ugh, pesky devil of a girl. All right. What's your question? Look, is this something a heliobus could have done? There are countless heliobi that escaped from the creation furnace. And every one of them could have done such a thing. It could have been vengeance, curiosity, or simply hunger. So how would I know which one abducted your dragon lady? Of course, I do have my suspicions. For example, Luxie. Luxie loves mischief. They give no thought to interfering in mortal affairs. Their only concerns are entertainment and freedom. Among all the fragments of Ignimar, the one most likely to abduct your precious dragon lady would be Luxie. We were sealed away for 1,000 years. It's been ages since we last tasted the joys and sorrows of the world of humans. I'm sure Luxie was eager to find a new friend and wander the world with them. I think they're telling the truth. Heliobi do have different personalities, and they can be influenced by the personality of their host. If a heliobus possesses a great warrior, they might gradually take on a braver, fiercer persona. And if their host is a playful child, they may adopt a childlike spirit.
Wander the world with them. It sounds like Lady Bailu would have been an ideal target. She's always running off to play in Arm Alley.
This intel should be a big help. Hey! We're not done here! You still owe me a fight! You bunch of meatbags! One minor victory and you think you're something special?
The clues are all pointing in the same direction.
Thank you for your help, General.
I haven't been here in a while. It's nice to be back in the old stomping ground.
Oh yeah? Since you're so familiar with the place, you can lead the way and conduct the interviews.
Did I hear something from the peanut gallery? Look! Those two are wearing Alchemy Commission uniforms. They're probably looking for the Dragon Lady.
Lady Bailu disappeared into thin air. They must be pretty confused. Remember, we have to keep our identity secret when we interview them. And don't mention anything about the Heliobi. People might start panicking.
Don't worry, Judge Wawa. Effective communication with the public is one of the basic skills of a Cloud Knight. Hello there. Judging by your clothing, you two must be healers from the Alchemy Commission. My name is Sushang. I'm a Cloud...
Even the Cloud Knights are getting involved? Did you file a report? I haven't said a word to the Realm Keeping...
Good question.
The 10th Squad! Cloud Knight Security Squad 10, to be precise. We patrol the streets and respond to all kinds of unexpected incidents.
Ugh, I can relate. We're no stranger to grunt work ourselves.
Anyway, we heard about the Dragon Lady's disappearance.
Oh, we know this Outworlder here. She's from the Astral Express. I've heard the Dragon Lady mention her before.
Well, it's great that you're all willing to help, but we haven't actually figured out what exactly is going...
Yeah. Just when we had her cornered, the Dragon Lady disappeared with them.
And while we were chasing her, we saw 2 of her. It really...
That's what I was just saying. But can Cloud Him Magic really do that?
It sure can. This Foxian beside me? Well, she's actually the Xianzhou's top expert on intangible cultural heritage. She's super knowledgeable about Cloud Him Magic.
Huh? Yes! I'm a very professional expert, and I'd be happy to share my, expert knowledge. In fact, Cloud Him Magic isn't the only magic out there that can achieve such feats. We Foxians can use our Foxfire to make ourselves invisible.
So where did...
On that road there. And I swear I can hear a child giggling whenever I walk by.
Be sure to get some rest.
Fantastic.
Lady Bailu! Lady Bailu!
What? They're asking us to play with them. Huh. Silly head. They're trying to trick you. They're just... Ooh, I know. Let's play a game called... Run!
Seriously? That ghost twin was one thing, but your screaming nearly sent me to the grave.
Sorry, but seriously, I knew it was a Heliobus. Seeing double Bailu like that sent shivers down my spine.
It's okay, Miss Sushang. I've worked in the Ten Lords Commission for many years now. They're eluding our senses, but they won't have gone far. I can hear laughter, but where's it coming from?
Oh, no, I'm starting to get the heebie-jeebies. You can say that again?
It seems to be coming from... Huh?
Strange. They must know that we're following. And now that we know its hiding spot, it's time to use this. This is the Harmonic Chime. It's an item that the Ten Lords Commission forged to help deal with the Heliobi after the Fictional Garden incident. Heliobi create illusions to isolate their victims, but...
In other words...
Exactly! But...
You're the powerhouse of this...
Please...
When you're ready, I never thought this would be behind the door.
Okay, I'm like to the point where I wish this ends so I can get food. It's like already 2 o'clock and I haven't ate yet.
Hey, you over there! Release Lady Bailu! Don't be a bunch of funsa! Luxie, they came here looking for... Lulu! Didn't we say before that we wouldn't let any grown-ups find us? You're right. Grown-ups break their promises, but we don't. That's right. Remember, if you ever get hungry, I can conjure up anything you like, okay? Take some right now. Not yet. Why don't we... Lulu, let's make a run for it. If we escape from them... Wow! We're free from the grown-ups! We can play...
Wait, stop!
I just want to play a little longer! What's so bad about that? Why do I have to lift the weight grown-ups do? Grown-ups are always saying, study now and have fun later. But the grown-ups I see at the Alchemy Commission never have...
That door over there is the only way out. We'd better close it.
Catch your breath. Let's try a new strategy.
Sushung.
Ben, good for you.
Wait. I have an idea.
Are you serious?
Chasing Bailu around like this reminds me of something I saw back home when I was a child. On my home planet, resources were scarce. And if you wanted to eat meat, you had to risk your life by going deep into the mines to hunt an animal called a sky mink. Sky minks fly so nimbly and are so alert that even the quickest of hands will have a hard time catching.
Gather around, children.
Ugh, don't it? So we used to go to sky mink nests to catch shrieking lizards instead. When a shrieking lizard gets caught, it calls to the sky mink with a loud shriek to warn it to return to the nest and protect its young. Which of course, well, the competition for survival went 2 ways. Shrieking lizards spew out a potent venom, and failure to take proper precautions cost many a hunter their life.
Nice story, but what's it got to do with chasing Lady Bailu?
Ugh, isn't it obvious? If we catch one Bailu, I remember one of the judges had a...
Actually, I have one with me.
Nice! In that...
If we catch Lady Bailu, we'll...
Who knows?
Grown-ups always say that life is harder for them. So weird. Weren't grown-ups kids once too? Would you spoil the fun for younger you just because older you isn't happy? Exactly. Why do they always talk about things I don't understand? I just want to have fun. So mean. As soon as they see children having fun, you want to ruin it. Careful. Don't let them manipulate you. Sure enough. I was considering letting you join the club and have fun with us. But since you're so determined to spoil everything, yes, violence!
Can we talk?
Great.
Seize the moment. My turn. Here.
Time for a shot. Nap time.
Damage.
Suppress.
You can't run.
Caution red.
Subdue. Let's be friends.
Surrender. By the 10 lords.
Tough luck running into me. A thousand wonders to raid and fight as one. Gotta try hard sometimes. Watch this awesome move.
I'll free you from your... Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Welcome, customers. Yeah.
What a headache.
Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Thanks a lot.
Naughty child.
My turn. You can't run.
Suppress.
Wheel of karma.
Go away.
Unscathed.
Tough luck running into me. Oh, Luxie.
There's nothing I can do, but we still have...
There won't be a next.
Luxie, we both have many...
All right, all right. No need to feel badly. But it's only natural to want to escape when strict rules are being...
I was ready to apologize to everyone, but now you made me forget what...
Apologize for what? You know, you and me have a lot in common. My big brother used to boss me around. Whether it's a dragon lady like you, or one day you'll have the strength to leave your current situation. And... Jeez.
Is this quest done now? So I get food, because I am hungry.
Look, they sure made us run, though. If I ever... Heliobite don't really fall in... I should go surrender myself to those two medics. They were...
Wait!
Huh?
We're going to make a post about this paranormal incident online to attract more...
Oh.
That's right.
That's great and all.
I heard that you helped Mr. Cian write stories before. It's all a tease. Sounds... You should go back soon, Lady Bailu.
Okay, I'm done.
Case closed.
We're not done yet.
I should hit that anchor point just too fast out there.
Hey, we're Heliobi.
In order to catch Heliobi on the run.
It's over. But there are still lots of Heliobi roaming around.
I couldn't agree more. I'd rather focus on resting first. I need to wait for my heart rate to recover before I go chasing another Helio.
Okay, we're done. We're done for today. So thank you all for coming. So, I'll be back Monday. I'll post a schedule in this Discord, tomorrow. So, have a wonderful Saturday and Sunday. I'll see you guys on Monday. Let me get to this first before I end. So yeah, if you haven't joined Discord, exclamation mark Discord. So yeah, have a wonderful day. See you guys Monday.